that has serious knuckleball potential. Right guys, Mark Crossfield here, Ask Golf and Country Club, and I am ball testing. I've got my GC quad, and I've got the Taylormade Proto 5X balls, trying to compare them against the Pro V1 Titleist ball. Lots of talk about golf balls at the moment. Let's give these a test. Starting near the green, about 60 yards out. Let's get stuck in. Not bad pictures there. I can take those two definitely. Not much difference in feel, maybe a little bit more spin numbers on the Pro V1, but a little. And this is not a dry test. You got wet face, dewy ball, so the spin's going to jump around. Certainly not much in feel. I'm not sure we saw much in stopping power as well. So I'm now 155 yards out. I've got my 7-iron. We're going to go with the Taylormade ball first. Nice shot if it's the club. That one was spinning at 4,300 revs. Middle to left side of the green. Hit, good height, 6,100 revs, that's jumping up in the spin. Let's see what Pro V1 feels like. Not much to feel in those two, to be honest. At the left side again, probably pin-eye-ish. Sound and feel, hard to call a difference. 6.8. Again, middle left side, didn't get my fade on that one. Still caught a bit of the green, bit off the bottom of the club, spinning at 7,300. And I do tend to see that the more I test this Taylormade ball, the spin just falls off it, it drops off it, and for me as a medium to low spin player, that scares me, where Pro V1 stays a bit more consistent. So obviously what the ball lands on can override what you do on it that end. Now if we look at the grouping, so here is a Taylormade, a Pro V, and then a Pro V, and then with my better shot here with the Taylormade, it pitched pin high here, which I'll repair in a second. So it pitched pin high here and then just went through. You know, so even though the Titleist is a bit more consistent on spin, the actual end result isn't that different. I think the only thing I would want is for my ball to stay consistent as possible, because I know I'm going to have variations, and there's going to be variations on where it lands, and in green consistency and turf consistency. So the more variations I can take away, a ball staying constant on its spin, is something that's going to give me more confidence maybe. So we're going to do a driver test, just a little thing. We've hit the same amount of shots with each ball. Obviously the strikes differ, but the Pro V, I don't know if you're picking that up, scuffed there. And if we go to the other one, so it's scuffed here and then not bad. Now the Taylormade, to be honest with you, maybe a little bit of a scuff there and nothing on those ones. So if you're going to look at durability, and this isn't a scientific or fair test, it's sandy turf here at Ask Golf and Country Club, so it could quite easily be getting sand caught between ball and face, maybe just or more on the Pro V shots. But I would be looking at changing one of the Titleists very soon, if not now. A tour player would change that, where I feel like the Taylormade I wouldn't. Not a massive difference, but certainly a little bit of a durability question there. 520 yard par 5, it's slightly into the breeze. Will one of these balls give me the opportunity of going for this green in two? We're going to start with the Taylormade first. So I am going to try and hit these quite firm to give myself any chance of going for this green in two. Hit that one well. Little draw into the middle. That's 257 carry, spinning at 2,400 revs. Ooh, that's a high toe. Yeah, so that spin drops down to 1.5. Be interesting to see how far that one goes with run. What's the carry on that one? 264, spinning at 1.5. That has serious knuckleball potential. Right, Pro V, same treatment. Oh, not the best hit. It's a good flight, but it's slightly heely. Yes, a 2.4, 259. Not bad numbers, so 2,449 revs. Again, not a bad shot at all. 269, spinning at 1.7. Oh, that is going to be ferociously contested. Which one's going to give me the chance to go for this green in 2? Right, here we go. 4 drives, all very similar. This is a Taylormade. Walking up here, this has to be the Taylormade. I drew one a bit with that. Yes, the Taylormade. And if we look across there, I don't know if you can see that Titleist, we're talking 1 yard further. And then if we walk back to these ones for the Titleist, what we're seeing is maybe the Titleist is 1 yard further. There is next to nothing in that. I'm gonna have a go maybe with, let's hit the Titleist and the Taylormade, see if I can knock it on. So I need my 3-wood really, which I haven't got because I've not actually brought it on this trip, because this is a club testing and lesson video trip, not a vlogging trip. But I have got my new testing power hybrid, so the Pro V is going to meet its kind of fellow H1. 220 into the wind over water, and I'm going to go at the flag and hopefully I pull it, but I can't see this getting there. In fact, I'm going to actually try and hit this so hard. 3-wood I'd be fine. Which ball floats test? Yeah, I've done a nice toey pull, so that's perfect. That'll be like left side. Yeah, chipping up the green, lovely. All right, let's see if the Taylormade ball floats, but there's a good chance when I'm trying to hit it this hard that I'll pull it. So we won't take it on the water. Oh, I've high puff cut that. That ball was a goner. Oh, it even missed the lake on the right side. Maybe the Titleist is better. So let's do a few chips. We're gonna go Proto first. We're gonna hit Taylormade first. This might take a few goes. My chipping is known to be a little unreliable. I feel when I get closer to the green, so you'll notice I didn't use the launch monitor there because the spin is going to fluctuate so much from dry balls, the wet balls, to my strike, which is varied with a chip shot. And if you're buying golf balls thinking you're going to spin it loads on a chip shot like that, then I think you're buying golf balls for the wrong reason. I struggle to feel the difference between those two. I'm definitely noticing a difference in the numbers as I move further away from the green, but around the green, it's hard to tell difference. On the putting green, Taylormade, Titleist, can we feel a difference? Interesting. I can't really feel much of a difference there with the putter at all. Maybe feels a slightly softer sound with the Titleist over the Taylormade, but I reckon blind tested I'd struggle to see. Both balls perform very well. Obviously Titleist performs in most Tour Pros bags very well. It's a really industry standard kind of renowned name in balls, and that kind of has to count for something, doesn't it? Basically all the other manufacturers are trying to do something to catch up, it always feels. And then with the Taylormade ball, I feel that them dropping the spin off it like they've done will create distance for some players. It will create create buzz and kind of press space, but is it really helping any golfers? I mean, I would argue maybe not. That kind of dry to wet testing, so on the course, real testing, when you start getting in situations where the spin drops off. For me personally, have a ball where the spin drops off would be frightening. But I mean, it still performed well. You could see there also when we got on the course, there wasn't really any kind of discernible difference that you could see in results as well. So go with feel, as I would say a lot. And also go a little bit maybe with what's trusted. And for me, Titleist felt maybe a fraction more reliable on its numbers. And I want to be as reliable as possible, so I want my equipment to be as well. And with the wedges, I'm just hoping I don't look like a